Right. So, welcome everybody. Welcome. My name is Shayo Alofe, Black Rain Diamond with Kent in the United Kingdom. It's good to have you here. So today we're going to be talking about the system. You have heard us talk about the system, from day zero, maybe from the very first time you attended a presentation. You heard us talk about the system. Maybe since you've registered, your upline, your sponsor have said to you, you need to follow the system, you need to follow the system. And maybe you're here wondering, what exactly is the system? What are you guys really talking about here? So I'm going to be sharing the system with you this evening. But before I share my screen and talk about the system, I want to mention something very quickly because I noticed we don't have it specifically written on any of the topics for this mentoring session. So it's important that you understand this because you need it for your business. And this is about AutoShip, okay? This is about AutoShip. The first thing I want to talk about is AutoShip. What is AutoShip? AutoShip is basically your automatic placement of orders. That is what AutoShip means. It's an automatic placement of orders. That is what it means, right? Now, how it operates in different countries may be different. However, AutoShip just means an automatic placement of orders. In every network marketing company, majority of the network marketing companies, they require you to have an AutoShip. They require you to place an order every month or every 4 weeks. For us in Rain, it is every 4 weeks. Please note that down. It's not every month, it is every 4 weeks. That is important. Every 4 weeks, because we run a weekly cycle in Rain International. Our week runs from Wednesday morning till Tuesday midnight. That is the week. Wednesday morning till Tuesday midnight. And everything you do between Wednesday morning and Tuesday midnight, you get paid on it the following week. So you're going to see the money or commissions you've earned from Wednesday morning to Tuesday midnight. You're going to see it in your back office the following Tuesday, right? And then it will drop into your bank account on Friday, 3 days after you see it, okay? So that is the cycle. It's Wednesday morning till Tuesday midnight. And exactly a week after, you see the commission for that week in your back office. 3 days after, it goes into your bank account. That is how the commission system works. However, AutoShip is something you must do every 4 weeks. That is what keeps you active. And if you're active, the company would pay you whatever you have earned based on your activity for that period, okay? Sometimes when we say, when we ask people, are you active? Are you active? They assume what we mean is, have they been posting in the team groups? Have they been attending presentations? Have they been doing, no. That's not what we mean by being active. Being active means that you have placed a personal order within the last 4 weeks. So it's either you logged into your own back office and you clicked on orders and you placed an order, and that order will last you for 4 weeks, meaning it will keep you active for the next 4 weeks. Either that, or you have set up your AutoShip, and that is an automatic placement of orders every 4 weeks. Now, the way that works in Nigeria is slightly different because in Nigeria, we do not use a card system for payment just yet. And that is why it works differently. So in Nigeria, what happens if you set up your AutoShip on the day that the AutoShip is due, an automatic order is going to be placed for you, and you will see the order ID in your back office, but it's going to say in front of it, awaiting funds. Now it is your responsibility to take that order ID and use it as a reference when you pay for that order in your bank or to the bank or electronic transfer, however you do it. But that is how AutoShip works in Nigeria. So the order is automatically done for you. On the day your AutoShip is due, you will see it in your back office. The order ID is going to be there and it's going to say awaiting funds as a status. You take the order ID, use it as reference when you pay for it, either by electronic transfer or by when you pay into the bank account directly. So that is AutoShip. It is important for you to be on AutoShip or to place a personal order. AutoShip is not compulsory. It's just easier so that you don't forget. Because if you don't place an order every 4 weeks, if you are not active, you will not get paid commissions. That's standard. If you are not active, meaning you haven't placed an order within the last 4 weeks, even if you sign up a partner or you sign up a customer, you will not get paid for those transactions. So every partner doing the business must be active, meaning they must either have AutoShip set up, which they pay for every 4 weeks, or they personally log into their back office to place an order every 4 weeks. The reason you have an auto ship is you don't forget, and it's done for you automatically. So I wanted to mention that from the very beginning of this session, so we all understand that about auto ships. Now, as we have always been doing since the beginning of this mentoring, if you have any questions, please ask in your mentoring groups with your diamonds, because we will not have a time to answer questions on this session. So, you know, ask your question in your mentoring group. We'll answer in there. But we're just going to go straight for it during this session. So I'm sharing my screen, and we're talking about the system today. If you can see my screen, please type in yes in the comment section. Just type in yes. You can see my screen. Okay, thank you very much. I'm seeing the chats coming. Fantastic. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Great, great, great. All right, Shayo, what do you mean by the system? Let's talk about the system. Well, our system is the way we build this business. That's the easiest way to explain it. It's the way we build this business. Step by step, the blueprint, the map. How do you build a business? What do you do? That is what the system is. And you may be wondering, all right, I've done network marketing before. Or maybe you haven't even done network marketing before, but you're thinking, is it not just to sell product? Is it not just to sign up people? I know what to say. I'm just going to do it. Hold on. Before you do that, before you reach out to anybody, please listen to what we're saying. We tell people that we don't want you to actually sign up anybody before your, 1 second. We don't want you to sign up anybody before you've had a conversation with your senior business partners. We don't want you to do this yourself, because we want to teach you how to do it. We want to show you what to do. We want to do it in a way that you will get results, because what happens is many people just reach out to the people they know out of excitement. They call their friends, their cousins, their neighbor, their colleague. Oh my goodness, you need to see this thing. I just came off a presentation. They have this product. It's curing this disease. It's curing that. It's curing that. In fact, we're going to be rich. Come and join me. Let us go to the hospitals and go and cure everybody. Right? Out of excitement, you call people and you say things like that. You are going to chase them away, because people are wondering, hello, when did you become a doctor? When did you become a nurse? Why is it your responsibility to cure anybody? Right? So that is not what you say to people. We teach you exactly what to say in a way that will arouse their curiosity. They will want to find out more, and that's what you want, when people want to find out more. So why do you need a system? You need a system because that is the only way you can get duplication to happen on your team. Shayo, what on earth is duplication? Well, duplication is the secret sauce. Is your secret sauce to success in network marketing. You see, network marketing is not traditional business. It's not buying and selling. It's not about how much profit you can make by selling the products. That is not network marketing. Network marketing is about building a network, a group of people, like-minded people that are signing up other partners and customers. That is what network marketing is about. And you want your network to be duplicating. You want it to be growing. You want it to be multiplying. You want that to continue to happen on your team, because that is how you're going to grow. That's how you're going to expand. That's how you're going to make the crazy income that is possible in this industry. It's about duplication. If you look in your team and you find out that you are the only person signing up partners, you're the only person signing up customers, you don't have duplication. And that's a big problem. Okay, so you need duplication to happen on your team, and that is the secret to growth in network marketing. Now, how do you get duplication to happen? How do you make sure people are signing up customers, are signing up partners? It's when you have a system, a step-by-step guide on how to do it. You teach your team, they know how to do it, and they're doing it, and they're teaching others how to do it. That is the secret. That's what you want. Now, what we do in network marketing is a numbers game. Many people have heard me say this a lot. It's a numbers game. What we do is a numbers game. And you know, in one of the companies I used to be a part of, one of the owners of that company, I first heard him say this. He said, the path is in the math. The path is in the math. It's all about numbers. It's all about calculations. If you know your numbers, you will do well in network marketing. If you know your numbers, you're going to do well. All right. It's a numbers game. And when you register as a RAIN partner, your goal from day one is to reach out to all the people you know as fast as possible. Hello. Reach out to all the people you know as fast as possible. Make sure that everyone you know, they hear about RAIN from you and not from anybody else. Many people make that mistake. They think that people, the contacts they have, are going to wait for them to come and tell them. No, they're not, because you're not the only person who knows the people you know. Hello? You're not the only person who knows the people you know. If you don't tell them, somebody else is going to tell them. And so you want to be the person that tells every single person you know about Rain International, but there has to be a way to do it. And so the people that win in network marketing, they are the ones that reach the largest number of people the quickest. They will grow the fastest. So what is this system? How do we use this system? This is what we do. The first thing, of course, is to make a list, right? Because you want to reach the people you know. You make a list of the people you know, right? Now, a lot of leaders in network marketing actually advise that you have a notebook, you have a piece of paper, not even just a piece of paper, a notebook that you physically write the names of these people, right? Because something happens when you're transferring their names and numbers from your mind onto paper. There's a connection, there's something happening there, right? So they say that you should do that, and I encourage you to do that as well. So the first thing is to make a list of all the people you know. I'm sure you're thinking, child, all the people you know? How? Well, start from your contacts, your phone contacts. And one of the ways that you can do this is by using, like I said, you can write down the names, but also many of us have different contacts lists, right? You have your phone contacts, you have your contacts on social media, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, and all of those people, right? And so another way that you can get the names of people you know that you may not have on Facebook or in your phone or WhatsApp or on social media is through a process called memory jogger. The memory jogger is just something that reminds you of the people you know using different criteria. So for example, the memory jogger might tell you to write the name of somebody you know that starts with B. All right, so you write Bambo, right? You write Bambo, right? Just using an example, you write Bambo. And of course, the next thing is to, who else do I know that is called Bambo? Do I know any other Bambo? You write it down, right? Write the other Bambo down. And then you think, oh, Bambo, what does Bambo do? Oh, Bambo is an engineer. He works with Shell. Oh, okay. So who else do I know that works with Shell? You write down all their names. Okay, Bambo works in Shell in Port Harcourt. Who else do I know that lives in Port Harcourt? You write the name. Oh, yes. So let's say you wrote James, right? As one of the people that lives in Port Harcourt. You're thinking, okay, who else do I know that is called James? You write down all the other James you know. And then you go on from there. Oh, James is married with 3 kids. 2 of his children are in university. All right. Who else on my friends list have children in the university? That is how to use a memory jogger. Okay. I hope that helps you. But you're making a list. That is the first step. The second step in this system is to mass communicate with the people you have written down. That's the next step. You want to mass communicate with them. You want to send a message to them all at the same time. Because ladies and gentlemen, we don't have time. One of the things I learned in network marketing is that success loves speed. Write it down. Success loves speed. Hello? Success loves speed. We don't have time to be calling people one by one. You call one person today, you call another tomorrow, another next. No. We don't have the time. We want to reach out to all the people we know as quickly as possible. We want to send a mass message to all of them so they all receive it and we can quickly go through the sorting process. We can sort who is interested. But we need all the information to go to everybody at the same time. You must communicate. What do we use to do that? We use WhatsApp broadcast list, okay? WhatsApp broadcast list. Now, listen to me, please. On a WhatsApp broadcast, it's different from a group. Some people make this mistake. WhatsApp groups and WhatsApp broadcasts are very different. WhatsApp groups, everybody in the group can see everybody else. If it's a broadcast, they cannot see everybody else, right? So when you put a message to a broadcast, all the people you've added to that broadcast will receive the message as if it's coming directly from you to them. They don't know that it's gone to anybody else. So when they reply, their response comes to you directly. But if you put them all in a group and you have a negative Nancy, in that group that says, oh, I don't like all these things you guys keep talking about. I did that business. It didn't work. It didn't work for my father's uncle's grandmother's nephew. So because it didn't work for my father's uncle's grandmother's nephew, this one is not going to work for me. It's a negative comment. It's negative Nancy. They've put it in a group. All the other people in the group have seen that. It will affect them. You don't use a group for your broadcast. You use a broadcast list, right? And so if you have an iPhone or an Android, there are different ways to set up your broadcast. If you don't know how to set up, please ask in your groups, in your mentoring groups, and your diamond will post it. When I finish this, I'm going to send the videos, because we have videos we did for Android phones and for WhatsApp phones. I mean, not WhatsApp, Android and iPhones. I'll post the videos in our mentoring groups, and I send to all the diamonds as well, so they can send to you, all right, on how to set up your broadcasts. Now, you want to become a storyteller. Hello? You want to become a storyteller, right? One of the things I've learned in this industry is that stories sell, facts tell. Hello? Stories sell, facts tell. Majority of the people you are going to be talking to are not interested in the facts. They don't want to know which country they get the black cumin seed from. They don't want to know where the factory is. They really don't care what the process is in making the product. They don't want to know. They don't want to know what is the botanical name of the Chardonnay grape seed, right? They don't want to know the scientific articles that have been written about our products. Majority do not want to know that. Some people do, but majority don't. And so it is not your responsibility to share the facts. Many of us make that mistake. We're sending messages to our people, and we're telling them, we're sending a long explanation of why black cumin seed is called Nigella sativa, or when they started using it thousands and thousands of years ago in the Mediterranean, and how the pharaohs, they get buried with black cumin seed, and how it mentions in Quran. Who cares? They don't want to know. What people want to know is, tell me what is in it for me. That's what I want to know. Tell me what is in it for me. Will this thing work for me? And the only way you can show that to people is by sharing testimonials. You want to be great as a story gatherer. A gatherer of stories. And we've made that very easy for you. We have 2 Facebook groups that have a lot of testimonials in there. On our WhatsApp presentations every single day, we post a lot of testimonials. Even in the Zoom presentations, people come live to share their testimonials. These are all sources of stories for you. Be great at gathering all these stories, because that is what you're going to send to your broadcast list. Okay? Right. So, you're going to set up a broadcast list. You're going to add all the people on your phone. I said to people to add, a broadcast list takes 256 names, or 257, either 256 or 256, I think. Fill it up. Add everybody. Make sure your broadcast list has all 256. Now, if you have more contacts than 256, create another broadcast list. There's nothing wrong with you having multiple broadcast lists. When I started in RAIN, I had 5 broadcast lists, 5, right? And each one had more than 200 people. Each one had more than 200. It meant that every time I sent out a message to all my broadcasts, it went to over 1,000 people each time. Now, does that mean all 1,000 people saw my messages? No. Does that mean all 1,000 people responded? No. But it helped me to sort quickly. Why? How? The people interested reached back to me over the years. Some immediately, some it took them some months, some it took them 1 year, some it took them 2 years, right? I posted something to my group a few days ago. I sent a testimonial, and somebody responded to me asking to know more about the products. This person has been on this same broadcast list for 2 years, 2 months. She's never responded. But it was the testimonial I sent a few days ago that did it for her. Don't remove people from your broadcast list unless they tell you to remove them. Okay? Many of us get upset and we think, they're not even replying, nobody is even answering me. I will remove all of them, Joe. You know, let me just get them out. I'll just close that. Don't do it. Don't do it unless they tell you to remove them. If they don't tell you to remove them, keep them there and keep sending your testimonial. So you set up your broadcast. What's the next thing you do? You send them a message. Now, the message you're sending goes like something like this. Hey, how are you? Good afternoon. I just came across a concept called Seed Nutrition. I heard some testimonials that have totally blown my mind. And I have decided everybody I know must find out about this same concept called Seed Nutrition. I'm going to send some of the testimonials I've come across below. Please let me know if you would rather not receive future testimonials from me, and I will remove you from my broadcast list. Something like that is what you send. That's the first message you send. And then you send like 4 or 5 testimonials with that message. Okay, so that's the first message you send, and then you follow it with about 4 or 5 testimonials. What is going to happen? People are going to start responding to you. Some will tell you to remove them. Some will say opt out. That's fine. Remove them if they say so. Now, others will say, what is the name of the product? Where can I get the product? How can I find the product? Will it work for diabetes? Will it work for high blood pressure? People are going to come and start asking you different questions. Listen, you never satisfy people's curiosity. Hello? Never satisfy their curiosity. What I mean, never answer their questions. Instead, you want to arouse their curiosity. When people start asking you questions like that, it means they're interested. It means they want to know more. How do they find out more? In a presentation. You invite them to a presentation. But Shayo, they're asking for the price of a box of soap. Can't I just tell them it's 25,000? No, you can't. Why? Because if you do that, you're just putting the price above value. Hello? You're putting the price above value. They don't know the value of the product yet. They don't understand how the products are made. They don't understand that it's made in America. They don't understand that we have a team of scientists behind these products. They don't understand that our products have the Brunswick Laboratory check mark. They don't understand that our products are halal, that they're good for halal. They don't understand that organic. They don't understand any of those things. The only place that they're going to get all understanding is when they attend a presentation. When they attend the presentation, the value goes up. You've just given them value. You've just given them the value because they now understand how the products work. They now understand why we actually need these products. They now understand that if they don't take supplements every single day, it's a matter of time their body is going to start breaking down. Now they understand that because they attended a presentation. Now, once they have attended a presentation, they have understood that, they've heard other testimonials, you have given them value. You can now tell them the price because you put value first. If you don't put value first and you just give them the price, they may buy one box because they just want to buy, you are your friend, but I tell you, they will not be repeat customers. They won't, right? But if you give them the value first by attending a presentation, they will most likely continue to buy because now they understand that they need these products for as long as they live, all right? Now, listen, when you invite people to a presentation, the presentation is not over until they make a decision. Hello? When you invite people to a presentation, the presentation is not over until they make a decision. How and where do they make decisions? They make the decisions in their closing group or on a closing call. This is what we do. After the presentation, set up a mini chat with the person you've invited and your senior business partner, your executive, right? Set up a mini chat with them. Add the person, add your sponsor, add your executive in that mini chat, right? When you've added them, there is an edification post, like an introductory post where you're introducing the people in the chat that you've added. You post that in there. And from that point till the end, you do not say anything else. Hello? When you have added your prospects into a mini chat group, and you've posted the edification post, that is your job done until your upline or your sponsor or the person closing asks you for your input. We see many people start chipping in during the closing process. They're answering the question on behalf of the prospect. The upline or the executive is asking, were you able to read through everything that was posted? They answer for them. Yes, they joined the presentation at 4 o'clock. Let the person answer. Let the prospect answer. It is intentional. The way we do all these things are intentional. All this system has come over a period of years where we have tried and tested different methods. This system that I'm sharing with you today is what will get you to succeed. Shayo, how do you know? Because I created the system. And because I first created it in 2016 in a previous company, and this system got me to a position of 6 figures in earnings in just 18 weeks. It took me 18 weeks to get to that position by following this system. I became the first person in the UK to get to that position by this system. right? After leaving that company, nobody else in the UK has still gotten to that position. I left that company in 2016. Nobody else has gotten to the position I got to because I used this system. When I joined Rain, I started using the system as well. I tweaked it for Rain. And we started using it. Within 3 months, my rank matched the rank of the highest person in the UK. Within 3 months. And she had been in Rain years before me. Within 3 months, I matched her. In another 2 months, I went 3 ranks above her, right? Before 1 year, I hit diamond in the UK. First person to do it in the UK. First and only, right? Before 2 years, I'm a Black Rain diamond. First and only in the UK. And I understand I'm probably the fastest Black Rain diamond in the history of Rain. I think I am. Maybe one person has done it faster than I did it, but I think I am. I think people have said that to me. How? Is this system? So if you want to succeed fast, follow the system. Just do what we're telling you. Don't change it. Don't tweak it. Don't add your own knowledge. Yes, I know you're a PhD holder. I know you're a professor. I know you're a professor, engineer, doctor, Mrs. Pastor, architect together. But please follow this system. It works. Those that are following the system, that are getting results every single week, follow the system. Now, I was saying that the presentation is not over until your guest makes a decision, and the decision could be, yes, I want to be a customer, yes, I want to be a partner, or I'm not interested, right? Until they make that decision, your presentation is not over. So why am I saying this? You do not need to ask for their permission before you put them in a mini chat. Many people do that. They already said yes to being added to a presentation, and then you go back and say, oh, I'd like to put you in a mini chat with my senior business partner. Of course, they're going to say no. A lot of people are going to say no because now they think you want to push them to a sale. They're going to say no. So you don't need to ask for their permission. When they gave you their consent to be added to the presentation, or they ask for the link for the Zoom, that covers them being closed in a 3-way call or in a 3-way chat. That covers it, okay? So you put them in there, you post the notification, and you let your senior business partners take over. At some point, they're gonna ask you to post the registration process, or they're gonna ask you to post the price list for their country, customers or partners. That is when you take action in the closing groups. Until they ask you to do that, you don't do it, okay? So you do that. And then not everybody registers immediately. Not everybody says yes immediately. Not everybody decides to be a customer or partner on the same day they attend the presentation. You're gonna need to follow up, have a follow-up plan. And what I teach my team is to do it every single week. Have a follow-up plan every week. You post something in their closing chat every week. It could be a testimonial. It could be, hey, John, it's been a while. How are you doing? Hope you are staying safe. Just wanted to check on you again. We're still here. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Something like that. Post it once a week in their mini chat. Many people wake up when you follow up. Many people still don't, but just continue. Just continue. If you don't follow up, you're just going to be sowing seeds and for other people to reap the harvest. It has happened before, right? You don't follow up. Somebody that first heard about Rain from you then went on to hear from somebody else about it. But the somebody else they heard decided to follow up, decided to help them until they saw the reason why they should buy as a customer or buy as a partner. You then see them in Rain as a partner. You're thinking, but I told you first about Rain, but you never followed up for the first time. Many people lose their customers and partners because they don't follow up. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings me to the end of our training today. I hope you got some value. I talked about authorship and I talked about the system. I hope this has helped you. Yes, it's 6:30. Thank you so much for your time. We have finished. All right. Okay. We finished. It's 6:31. I don't want to take too much time. I'm just looking at the questions here. Thank you so much. People are sending me private messages. Thank you. Okay, for the Facebook groups, people are asking the Facebook group for testimonial, seed-based nutrition, search for it on Facebook. And then the second one is natural seed-based results. Natural seed-based results. Okay, let me see. What else? What about those who insist you tell them what it is all about? You too, you insist not to tell them. It's honestly, it is that simple. You want me to I'm sorry. In fact, I say to people, I'm sorry, I don't put the price before the value. I actually have said to people in the past, I've said to them, I don't want you to part with your money until you know exactly what this is. I'd rather you attend a presentation where you get a better understanding of the products and how these products can help you. I'm not after your money. And I tell you, when I say that to people, they say, okay, send me the link. Okay, I will join a presentation. It's all about posturing. It's how you put yourself across, right? It's how you put yourself across. All right. Okay. Fantastic. You can change whatever you get in your auto ship. It doesn't have to be exactly the same product. You can change it. You have control over that. If you go into my account and then click on my account again, you see where your auto ship is. You can choose different products. No, Jumoke Bello, no, it's not possible to move people. I said I'm not going to be answering questions, but people are asking. No. Yes, if you have 5 prospects, that's a good one. If you invited 5 people to a presentation, yes, you're going to have to create a mini chat for each person. Yeah? So that is why we teach people, do not invite more than 5 to 10 to a presentation, because you're going to have to create a mini chat for each person. If you empty all your phone contacts in a presentation, how are you going to create 50 mini chats or 100 mini chats in the same day? Don't do that, okay? Don't do that. All right, so 5 to 10 to every presentation. Bukola Omotosho, I personally never sell to anybody who does not attend a presentation. That is how I do it. And that is what I teach my team. And those who insist, they get results. Because if I sell you without attending a presentation, I don't just want to make money off you once. I want you to be a repeat customer. If you understand why you're using this product, it's more likely you're going to stay. And that's it. That's it. Gloria 2, attending a presentation is not you talking to other people about them. It's for them to get an understanding of how it works. Putting them in a mini chat, they don't have to say the specific thing if they don't want to. That's fine. That's fine. They don't have to. But it's important they see a presentation. Well, if somebody needs a product desperately, like they're going to die if they don't attend the presentation, of course, that's different. Go ahead and give them the product, but let them attend the next presentation as quickly as possible. Do you need to invite the consumers of the products? How would you know if they're consumers, if they haven't attended a presentation? You don't know. You invite every single person to a presentation. Every single person you invite. Everybody. Because you don't know who's going to be a customer. You don't know who's going to be a partner. All right, I gotta go. I said I wasn't gonna ask the questions, but I have answered a few. Oh my God. I'm not answering questions. Yes, can we have the presentation recorded? Yes, all our mentoring sessions are recorded, and I have posted it in my own mentoring group. All the recordings are gonna be posted after the mentoring session. We're gonna post you the link to every recording after the mentoring session. So each session is being recorded, and we're gonna post it. All right, I gotta go. Thank you so much. Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow is day 5. We have a powerful training tomorrow on the products. All right? We're going to be teaching you about the products tomorrow. 6 p.m. is going to be a different link. We're going to share the link with you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody.